Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. We made it. Another week in 2025 or a year, depending upon who you ask. But we really have made it because we know what's coming up tomorrow, don't we? The last eclipse in the Aries Libra eclipse cycle. Someone got me a dry erase board, so you guys are in trouble. Look at that. We're going to go far. We're going to go far. I'm unstoppable. So again, look to where Aries presides over your chart. This is where this energy is happening. The first one was 4/20/2023. Then October 2023, March 2024, 4/8/2024. That was the big American eclipse. 10/2/2024, and then now we've got this last one. So what was going on during those times in your life? Can you recall what theme has been playing? This is the end, but again, this eclipse will affect the next 6 months. Now let's get into the stuff that makes my biddies super. Oh, this eclipse got some meaning. So 2024, we talked about 8 all the time. It was an 8 year, it was a Saturn year, blah, 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 blah. This year, 9, right? Mars year we've been talking about. Okay, so what I find super interesting is all the new moons of 2025 have been at the 9 degree, which is a bit on the nose, except for this one. This one's at the 8th degree. Talk about beginnings and endings. There's some lessons we got to learn before we go forward. This will separate the wheat. I keep saying wheat. It's been a hard morning. One thing that I haven't talked about with that nodal axis was Mars and Saturn, Aries and Libra. This is very much giving mom and dad energy. Who's going to rise up and become the authority? Who's going to rage through the night? Because honestly, we need both. Also, it's giving so much the men from the boys. A lot of ladies in wait in Scorpio, ready to transmute some pain into power. Who has the stones to do it, or really who has really embraced their Aries energy during this time? Remember, we were all supposed to reach towards that Chiron, still there. We're still healing that. Get this Sabian symbol. Ooh. A large woman's hat with streamers blown by an east wind. Where does the sun rise? Protection and spiritual guidance in the development of consciousness. This somewhat strange image can be understood if every stated feature in it is clearly analyzed without preconceptions. Here again, we see a woman, but now her head is covered with a large hat, a protection against the forces of nature, cold, or penetrating rays of the sun. At this emotional and cultural level, the mental processes are still largely undeveloped. Thus, they need protection from the elemental forces of life. A too great openness to the sky energies and the spiritual level could lead to obsessions of one kind or another. This symbolic image implies a rather strong wind, thus the activity of some more than material and especially psychic forces. These originated in the East, traditionally the seat of spiritualizing and creative transforming influences. The woman's hat has streamers, which enable it not only to respond to the wind, but to indicate its source. In other words, the image symbolizes a stage of development of consciousness in which the nascent powers of the mind are both protected and influenced by the energies of spiritual origin. This suggests a probationary stage in the process of individualization. Oh my God. Under protective guidance, a still most receptive person, a woman, which is really important, is being influenced by spiritual forces. Who's ready to embrace that Aries energy and face east? Let this bullshit set with the sun and Saturn and Libra and hand it to the mothers in Scorpio.